Hello and welcome to Quays News. I'm Rich Stevenson.
And I'm Helen Tamboro.
5 nurseries rated outstanding by Ofsted are facing closure in Salford due to government cuts. Our education correspondent Ellen Milligan has more details.
Local councils have been used to cuts over the years, but with all 5 council-run nurseries threatened with closure, this is the latest example of the impact these cuts have on vulnerable people. Over 300 children could lose their places at these nurseries and over 100 jobs could be lost. I spoke to Chris Brophy, father of Kayla, who suffers from cerebral palsy. She's received amazing care from Winton Day Nursery, one of those facing closure.
In 2015, she was the only child with such complex needs. Kayla's got probable cerebral palsy. She's got low muscle tone, which means she's completely reliant upon an adult to hold her, or she's in a standing frame or a wheelchair, so she cannot stand up or sit up herself at all. You know, the staff were prepared to kind of welcome a child of Kayla's complex needs, despite never really having that kind of experience before now of handling a child like that. So they went beyond what I expected them to do. I think the council need to think beyond the purse and start thinking about the damage it's going to have to those that are losing their jobs, to the children and to the families and the wider community.
A petition against these closures has now received over 3,000 signatures. The council will hold a consultation on this matter until the end of May, during which time nurseries will run as normal. However, until that time, families will face a parental purgatory impacting on children, staff and the local community.
Are you a parent affected by the nursery closures? What impact could this have on your child? You can get involved in the discussion by tweeting us at Quays News using the hashtag #SalfordNurseries.
Police are continuing to investigate after a body was found yesterday morning in a flat in Ancoats. The woman's body was discovered after police were called to reports of a blood-soaked man going on a rampage, smashing cars and attacking people after jumping from a second-storey window. A 37-year-old man was taken to hospital and was arrested on suspicion of murder. Police have said that the suspect and victim were known to each other. It is not yet known if they are local to the area. Greater Manchester Police are appealing for witnesses or anyone with information to contact them on 101, quoting the reference 327.
Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham is setting out plans to cut smoking rates across the region by a third. Proposals will include extending smoke-free areas and licensing of tobacco retailers. Paedophile football coach Barry Bennell is facing a 4th jail sentence after a jury convicted him of 36 counts of historical child sex abuse. On Tuesday, Bennell, 64, was found guilty of offences of buggery, attempted buggery and indecent assault against 10 complainants between 1979 and 1990.
The man dubbed Britain's most prolific offender has been jailed at Manchester Crown Court after verbally abusing passengers and being aggressive towards staff on the Metrolink last October. Our reporter Richard Griffiths is outside the courthouse with more details.
Yes, prosecutors said 62-year-old Patrick Ryan from Preston had a lengthy previous criminal record with 403 convictions from 515 previous offences. Defending Charlotte Johnson said that Ryan's past is a sad case from start to finish. Ryan of Fox Street, Preston, pleaded guilty to 2 public order offences and 1 breaching the terms of a sex offenders order by failing to register his new address. Sentencing him to 12 months in prison, Judge Martin Walsh described Ryan as a chronic alcoholic and a persistent public nuisance. Ryan, it is estimated, has cost the public taxpayer £3 million already in prison and policing costs. Richard Griffiths, Quays News.
Preparations for Chinese New Year are underway in Manchester this week. The first day of the New Year is on Friday and celebrates the Year of the Dog. Manchester has one of the largest and oldest Chinese communities in the UK, and events will be taking place throughout the weekend from Friday until Sunday. A dragon parade, martial arts and firework displays are amongst the many festivities. And now for some sports updates. At the Winter Olympics, the GB athletes have made losses and gains today. The GB men's curling lost against Olympic champions Canada, but GB's women curlers took a win, beating Russia athletes 10-3. American Shaun White became the first snowboarder to win 3 Olympic titles. Dutch speed skater Jurjen Temors set an Olympic record to win the gold medal in the women's 1,000 metres.
And love is in the air. Yes, Valentine's Day is here again. Rich has been to investigate a blind date with a difference.
Valentine's Day. You've sorted the chocolates, the roses are ordered, you've got tickets to a romantic concert. But what if it doesn't tell you where you're going? One event organiser in Manchester doesn't see that as an issue.
I'm not allowed to say where we're going to be tomorrow.
So Far Sounds have arranged events in secret locations across the globe for nearly 6 years. Customers not knowing where the venue is until the day itself. And Valentine's Day is extra special, especially as it could be anywhere.
So it's been on the 40th floor of the Beetham Tower. They've done them in libraries, in art galleries, in tiny apartments, in offices. So you never really quite know what you're gonna open the door to when you arrive.
There is something really special about the connection between the venue and the artist and the audience, and it's something that you can't really replicate in any other situations, and I think that will be definitely a very special Valentine's.
Where is this extra special Valentine's Day concert? And who's performing? Your guesses are as good as ours.
Maybe Ed Sheeran or Bublé, I don't know.
I'll go back a bit, Tom Jones.
Maybe the Academy or something rather than the big theatre.
If you're looking for a romantic experience and love surprises, why not try something different this Valentine's? After all, the only way to find out where it is to be there.
Yes, I'm actually going to that tonight, so I'll have to tell you where it is next week. Complete secret. I can't tell you. I'd have to
Are you
kill
sure it's a secret?
Yes, it is. Until I get there, they're giving me the address in a little while.
Oh, you'll have to let us know how.
Another thing I saw this week as well, Leon are giving out wristbands, and it's buy one meal, get one for £1. But the person at the counter had to tell you about it, and it felt like they were asking you out on a date. It's a bit awkward.
And was she asking you out on a date?
No, but she went bright red, and then she said, "See you next week." I was like, "Yep, I'll see you there."
So you are going.
I'll have to put my bracelet on in a bit. Yeah, that could be fun. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done?
Oh, probably a trip to Rome, I think.
Yeah,
something
nice.
like that.
Yeah, not a Leon 2 for 1. Yeah, I quite like going to festival. Actually, I find it quite romantic somehow. It's a bit weird, but
like a music festival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, went with the missus.
What, with
went to Glastonbury with the missus.
Muddy Wellington boots.
Great.
And
yeah, got
no
Wellington.
showers.
Yeah, no. Well, we did the sauna. Got a free sauna, so
okay.
yeah, kept nice and clean. It's great. Yeah,
Oh,
good.
fantastic.
Great. That's all we have got time for on today's show. Join us at the same time next week.
I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Goodbye.